Welcome to BSD in South Tangerang, Indonesia. Here sits the split mass residence designed by Kelvin Thengono and completed in 2026. A corner lot gives you great street visibility, but it also exposes your daily life to two busy roads. So how do you open a home to breezy outdoor living while keeping it completely private? K-Thengono Design Studio solved this by splitting the building mass into sculpted layers that wrap around courtyards and lift the garden to the roof. Let's step inside and see how they did it. Look at how the entire house behaves from the air. Instead of building a solid box on this corner plot, the architects carved the structure into dynamic layers. The roof actually ramps upward from one side to the other. It turns the top of the house into a multi-level garden terrace with a swimming pool and shaded dining deck. This single move replaces the ground lost to the building footprint with green outdoor space. Down at street level, you see the privacy strategy in action. A woven screen wraps around the entire upper floor like an architectural veil. Operable shutters swing open to catch passing breezes or close tight when you want shade and seclusion. Below the screen, a curved concrete ceiling cantilevers out over a textured stone wall. It keeps the ground level cool and completely protected from street views. Here is the signature move from the street corner. The building volume sweeps downward in a bold, continuous curve toward the entrance. Feathery ornamental grass lines the entire roof edge, softening the crisp modern geometry. Wide concrete steps guide you past low garden beds directly toward the sheltered arrival foyer. Check out this detail where the green roof meets the building facade. The architects layered raw, woven screens against fluted white panels and a dark metal fascia. Dense ornamental grasses spill over the edge to insulate the upper rooms and absorb tropical rainfall. It is a clever mix of texture, shade, and natural cooling. This cutaway section shows how the circulation works. On the ground floor, you have the carport, waiting area, and secure entrance. A sheltered outdoor stairway follows the curved facade upward to reach the bedrooms on the first floor. From there, the steps continue directly to the rooftop pool and terrace. Looking from the opposite side, you see how the social spaces stack up. The private master suite and an amphitheater-style discussion lounge sit on the middle level. Above them, the sloping concrete slab accommodates an indoor fitness gym. That gym opens straight onto the top yoga deck and barbecue area. The ground floor plan shows a clear separation between public and private zones. You have parking for multiple cars and dedicated service areas along the side. A curved garden arcade wraps the inner courtyard, buffering the home office and meeting room from the street. Moving up to the first floor plan, this is where family life happens. An open living, dining, and kitchen area forms the social heart of the house. Behind this open zone sit two children's suites, the master bedroom, and a tiered entertainment lounge. The second floor plan is built entirely for recreation. You find an indoor gym alongside an expansive open-air swimming pool. A sunken seating area sits next to the water, right beside a shaded barbecue patio. At the highest point, the rooftop plan shows a dedicated yoga deck. Stepped grass terraces lead up to this lookout platform. It gives the family an open vantage point over the neighborhood tree canopy. Now, step inside the ground floor garden arcade. The sweeping concrete ceiling cantilevers overhead, framing a quiet rock garden with stone boulders and polished stone spheres. A decorative breeze block wall at the far end lets breezes flow through while blocking views from neighbors. Along this shaded walkway, full-height glass sliders connect straight to the ground floor workspace. Warm, vertical wood slats frame the openings, contrasting with the smooth concrete above. This setup lets natural daylight pour into the meeting rooms without bringing in direct sun heat. Here is a closer look at the courtyard details. Smooth granite spheres and natural rocks sit on a bed of dense ground cover. Curved stone paving echoes the building shape, while raking sunlight highlights the textured breeze blocks. Step inside the meeting and entertainment room. Fluted vertical wall panels provide acoustic dampening for video calls and presentations. Floor-to-ceiling glass looks directly into the rock garden, giving this workspace a calm connection to the outdoors. Now, let's head up to the main living level. This intermediate stair landing showcases the woven screen from the inside. Sunlight filters through the lattice, casting graphic shadow patterns across the vertical wood paneling and bronze sculpture. The main staircase feels like an architectural tunnel of filtered light. Dark stone steps rise beneath a sloping, raw concrete ceiling. The woven facade on the exterior filters harsh tropical glare into a soft, golden glow. Reaching the top landing, the space opens up completely. Massive glass panels give you clear views into the sunlit living room ahead. The contrast between raw concrete, warm oak cladding, and soft light creates an exciting arrival. As you step into the main corridor, notice how light shapes the space. An angled concrete blade cuts across the ceiling beneath a continuous skylight. Built-in oak benches wrap around cylindrical concrete columns to create inviting spots to sit. Turn into the central living area and take in this view. Floor-to-ceiling glass frames the outdoor grassy ramp leading up to the roof. Inside, a sculptural paper-like chandelier hangs over the dining table, while Daikin climate systems keep the open volume cool. This open living room is built for easy family gatherings. A low, curved sectional sofa sits on a textured rug facing custom wood cabinetry. Large sliding glass panels open the entire corner to fresh breezes and views of the green roof. Just behind the lounge is the sculptural dry kitchen. A monolithic travertine island takes center stage with an elegant brass reveal along its base. Warm oak cabinetry lines the back wall, housing built-in appliances and open display shelves. Here is one of the most interesting spaces in the house, the stepped discussion lounge. The architects used the building's sloping geometry to create an indoor amphitheater. Integrated LED strip lights run under each oak step, creating a warm, comfortable space for family movie nights. Sitting inside this lounge, you can feel how cozy the space is. Plush blue and gray cushions turn the lower steps into built-in daybeds. Fluted acoustic panels sit behind the television, while the woven screen filters daylight without any screen glare. Moving into the bedroom corridor, the atmosphere becomes quiet and private. Fluted concrete walls with bamboo textures are washed in soft light from hidden ceiling coves. Seamless, handleless wood doors pivot open into the private bedrooms. Inside this bedroom, the curved corner of the building becomes a functional feature. A custom desk fits snugly into the rounded alcove beneath floating shelves. Floor-to-ceiling windows feature woven rattan privacy screens that soften the morning light. The ensuite bathroom is sleek and grounded. Dark textured stone tiles cover the walls and floor, paired with a custom stone block vanity sink and matte black Kohler faucets. A freestanding white bathtub sits against a glowing frosted window. Now step into the master bedroom. A wide built-in window bench runs the full width of the room, creating an ideal reading spot behind sliding rattan screens. Warm oak paneling wraps the room, complementing the soft, neutral bedding. Across from the master bed, custom oak millwork creates a seamless feature wall. The television mounts completely flush within the wood panels, displaying digital art when turned off. A fluted wood credenza adds refined carpentry to the corner. The master bathroom is bright and generous. Double sinks are carved directly into a thick travertine counter with wall-mounted black Toto faucets. A freestanding white soaking tub rests against a travertine wall accented by bold, colorful artwork. Now, let's head up to the rooftop terrace. A heavy timber pergola with a bamboo slatted roof shades an outdoor dining table and lounge seating. Grass steps climb right up the sloped green roof, creating an elevated garden high above the street. From the dining pergola, you get a direct view of the swimming pool. Low stone retaining walls hold manicured grass terraces that step up to the water. It is an ideal setting for weekend barbecues and outdoor entertaining. Looking across the entire rooftop, you can see how all the outdoor elements connect. The lap pool features a sunken conversation pit surrounded by lush green lawns and wispy border grasses. The stepped ramp leads to the highest yoga deck, completing the home's extraordinary outdoor living experience. And that brings our tour of the split mass residence full circle. By splitting the building masses and ramping the gardens up over the structure, Kelvin Thengono and K-Thengono Design Studio turned a challenging corner site into a private, breezy family home. With its warm, natural palette, smart woven screens, and active rooftop living, this 2026 residence proves you can have great outdoor connections while keeping daily life completely private. Thank you for joining us on this tour.